This week on your newsroom. I'm Hannah Clay. There's an affordable option for repayment after college. We give you the details on a plan that could save you money.
I'm Daniel Whitman. It's Georgia Severe Weather Preparedness Week. We show you how to prepare for severe weather hazards.
Charlie's Funky Junk Shop is a store where you can find unique items like vintage jewelry and home decor. We give you an inside look on what this local store has to offer.
Plus, we show you what makes the women's track and field team unique.
If it matters to you, it matters to us, and it all starts right now.
This is your newsroom, with our team of reporters in the field covering the stories that matter to you. Now from the Georgian Media Group, this is your newsroom.
Hey everyone, welcome to your newsroom. I'm Hannah Clay.
And I'm Daniel Whitman. Paying back student loans can be easier than ever with the new repayment option. Your newsroom, Night World, has a story.
How are you going to pay back your student loans? Many students have taken out loans that they are unsure how to pay back. However, there's a new option for students, and it's called income-driven repayment, which means your monthly payment is based on your income. In a phone interview with Sandy Burham, an expert on higher education finance at the Urban Institute, she said, quote, "Everyone at this point is eligible, but you do not sign up for repayment until after you finish school. After you finish school, you have 6 months before you are obligated to start repaying on the loan. You have to apply for the loan during this grace period. If you don't sign up, they will automatically put you on a 10-year fixed payment plan. Quote, if your goal is to pay it off as quickly as possible, then the bigger payment you make, the quicker you get it paid off. End quote. If you cannot afford to make big payments, then these 4 payment options might be right for you. According to studentaid.gov, there are multiple income options to choose from. This could mean if you make $15 an hour, you will not have to pay back any of your loans. And after 20 years, your debt is released. This is all coming from the Biden-Harris administration's Saving on Valuable Education plan, making this the most affordable repayment plan created. However, with the elections coming up, should you be concerned that this may be coming to an end if there's a change in presidency? According to Barham, taking the whole system away is unlikely. Quote, Republicans might attempt to change the details of the system. However, we don't know yet whether it would be possible for them to make changes for people who are already in the system. Of course, if you have any specific questions about your financial aid, you can visit the financial aid office located in the Roslyn building on Sweetheart Circle. Reporting for your newsroom, I'm Naya Worrell.
Thanks for the information, Naya. Having a plan for emergencies is important when it comes to severe weather in the area. I give you the details on how to prepare for severe weather hazards. The state of Georgia is taking proactive steps to enhance preparedness and resilience in the face of potential weather-related issues. The National Weather Service declared this week, February 5th through the 9th, as Georgia Severe Weather Preparedness Week. This week aims to educate and encourage residents to be well prepared for any bad weather conditions and to review emergency procedures. To be prepared, it is advised to have a kit with items you could possibly need when a disaster hits, to have a plan to know what to do and where to go, and to stay informed with weather alerts. Last year, Georgia experienced the effects of Hurricane Idalia, which many people were unprepared. Now, tornado season is quickly approaching, and Georgia is very prone to tornadoes. Tornadoes are expected the most between the spring months, March to May. According to Georgia Southern's emergency management website, tornado danger signs include a dark sky, dark low-lying clouds, and a loud roar.
Thanks, Hannah. If you're looking for something unique and nostalgic, Charlie's Funky Junk Shop might be the place for you. Your newsroom, Cameron Gibson, got an inside look at what makes the store special.
A one-of-a-kind store is turning heads and attracting locals with its unique charm. Charlie's Funky Junk Shop is not your average store. From its vintage vinyl records to its vintage jewelry, this place is a heaven for anyone looking to add a touch of funkiness to their lives. Charlie's is all about bringing back the good vibes and rediscovering the beauty in the old and unique.
The owner, her father was in the business, and she sold and resold antiques and art in upstate New York. And it's just a family tradition. Her mother was really into it, and they've been very passionate about it.
I'm at Charlie's Funky Junk Shop, where they're having their annual warehouse sale. They have vintage dishes, jewelry, dogs you can pet, and so much more.
Everything. Everything catches my eye, especially the vintage toys, the $5 jewelry, the costume jewelry, and then probably like all the vintage like random stuff and the crystals.
You will find items here that you won't see anywhere else. And it's not only about the merchandise. The shop itself is a visual treat with its funky decor. Whether you are a collector, a vintage enthusiast, or just someone looking for a fun and different shopping experience, Charlie's Funky Junk Shop seems to have something for everyone. I'm Cameron Gibson with your Newsroom.
Thanks, Cameron. The women's track and field team is performing well this season. Your Newsroom's Javon Adams shows you what keeps this team on top.
Georgia Southern's women's track team is coming out the blocks for their outdoor season. And here's something interesting. This track and field team has 28 athletes, and more than half of them are from all corners of the country. Some even from other countries around the globe. And this team says what makes them so special is that they're all like one big family.
We have a lot of different personalities and experiences because we're all from all around the country, and I think it's nice that we can all come together and share the different experiences that we've had, especially with track.
Alana Smith is just one of many athletes on this team not native to Georgia. After coming from Connecticut, she says the warm weather is another plus about being here in Statesboro.
It's definitely a lot warmer down here, which I like. I hate running in Connecticut because it's so cold and it's snowing, so it's nice to be somewhere where we can run outside.
I got the chance to speak to head coach David Neville, and with such a diverse team, he agrees their expectations move as one, not only to compete, but give it their absolute best.
Having all these ladies that come from different places, have different backgrounds and things that they can find in common with the sport of track and field is definitely something they can all get together, be on one accord, and find something in unison that they can strive toward.
It looks like this team is striving towards their personal records. After their last meet at the Columbia Challenge in New York, they showed they can handle a lot of pressure after taking home individual titles in the 60, 200, and 400 meter dash.
We can go into the conference championships here in the next few weeks strong, compete, and vie for one of the top spots here in this conference. We have a great program. There are some great ladies here, and we're ready to drop some fast times.
And as these women leave their marks on the track, I'll be here reporting through every stride. This is Javon Adams, reporter from Statesboro, your Newsroom.
Javon, what should we expect from women's track and field?
Well, this women's track and field team has their next meet on Saturday at Sanford in Alabama. After so many top finishes at their last meet, I'll tell you, this is one you don't want to miss.
I can't wait to see how they do. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us this week for your latest updates. We encourage you to connect with us on social media at @your_newsroom.
For now, for Hannah, and for all of us at your Newsroom, I'm Daniel Whitman. We'll see you next week.